Now, on this part, I have an example of the most important sounds in Spanish that are different to English. Most of the consonants, like the L, like L, is the same in Spanish. Reciclas. You have the S, it's the same sound in Spanish. Tu, like eat, tu. Same sound. The T in English and Spanish, same sound. Papeles, papers, p. Same sound with a P. So consonants like the L, like the K, like T, C, S, and same sound. The only thing that changes in Spanish is the vowels. And most of the sounds you also have it in English, but we only have 5 vowel sounds in Spanish, which makes it very easy to read, to speak, and to comprehend when somebody's speaking. So let's take a look at this. A, E, I, O, U. They never change. They always keep that same sound every time. For instance, A, P, A, R, A. Para, vida, gato, papel, más, para, vida, You always have this a sound. Then we have a, porque, mesa, parquer, nuevo, Then we have I, mi, vidrio, reciclar. Then we have O, cosas, todo. Hoy, the H is silent. Poder, pollo, double L sounds like a J. Then we have U, tú, gustar. Aunque. Remember that que, instead of que, it will be que, because the U between the Q and an I is silent. So there are 2 things that are silent at this point in Spanish, and I believe these are the only two things that are silent, the H and the U. Okay? H is silent in Spanish, like hoy. Instead of saying hoy, we say hoy. Where's hoy here? Like this one. Instead of saying hoy, we say hoy because the H has no sound at all in Spanish. And the U between the Q and a vowel or an E is silent. Okay? Now, the last part and the last thing of this lesson is the following. We have what we call conjugation. Now, conjugation is basically saying the verbs keep changing every time. Don't worry about it. That's something that if you get into high level of Spanish, you may want to do it, but at first, just learn the words, learn the verbs in its original form, use it like that, and eventually, later, change it and adjust it so you sound like a native speaker. But at first, don't worry about it. So conjugation means that the verb keep changing depending on who you are talking, the subject. For instance, instead of yo comer, yo como. Tú comes, ella come, ellos comen, nosotros comemos. And that's just the present tense. It keeps changing in future and past tense. So don't worry about it. Just know that comer, if you see comen, come, comes, comes, comemos, all of them means to eat. Same family of comer. Just learn this one, the infinitive form. So we have 3 kinds of verbs in Spanish that end with AR, ER, and IR. Those are the 3 kinds of verbs that we have in Spanish. For instance, hablar, cantar, bailar, contar, reciclar, gustar. They all end with AR. And then we have other kind of verbs that end with ER. Comer, saber, aprender, leer, vender, poder. And then we have verbs that end with IR. Vivir, salir, vestir, reír, sentir, convertir. Okay, I hope you like this lesson. See you next time.